Well, folks, now it looks like Gypsy Rose has gotten Ryan kicked off of their little reality show, basically proving what I've been saying all along, which is that Ryan has been nothing more to Gypsy than just a storyline. A storyline that she could use to get attention and to craft, a story to be shared on this little Lifetime reality show that she's been working on. Now, the crazy part is, it was just announced a few days ago that they both signed on for another season. But now, all of a sudden, it looks like Ryan has been totally kicked out of the picture. So basically, Ryan has been filming with Gypsy this entire time until the breakup. She kicked him to the curb. She's using the divorce as a big piece of drama in her reality show. She's kind of using the divorce as an excuse to get more seasons. Oh, well, what's going to happen to Gypsy now? Gypsy living a married life, how many seasons of television is that really going to create? But if Gypsy has this high-profile divorce where she's, dogging this guy out on social media, revealing all of these rumors about him every day, that brings in more attention. And let's be honest, what do you think audiences want to see? Do you think audiences want to see Gypsy living this married life with Ryan? Or do you think they want to see Gypsy being single, out here dating God knows who, doing God knows what? I can go ahead and give you my prediction now. Ryan is out of the picture. I already predicted that. I know she's flirting around and doing things with Ken. I don't know if Ken's necessarily going to come into the picture and really be an anchor, you know what I mean? I don't think that she's necessarily going to stay with Ken for a long time, but I'm sure she's going to use Ken as well for her reality show. And I also think that Ken is trying to exploit the situation. But my overall prediction right now, viewing how things are going, I think that we're going to see another washed up reality star, another washed up C or D list celebrity that are eventually going to attach themselves to Gypsy. And I think it's going to be, I was going to say a parasitic relationship, but I think it's going to work both ways. I think Gypsy's going to have a couple of, seasons of this reality show. The more and more people stop paying attention to her, as I've been saying, she's going to do crazier things. But I think she's probably going to attach herself to someone that already has a level of fame as well. And I think we're going to see someone who already has a level of fame that's kind of evaporating and disappearing every day. I think as a last-ditch effort, we're going to see some type of washed-up star attach themselves to Gypsy, and then they'll date, and then they'll both have their own reality show about their relationship. That's my prediction, okay? I'm no Nostradamus, but I call things out often, and it's apparent to me now that a lot of people, they're kind of circling Gypsy like sharks right now because they see opportunities there. They see an opportunity for attention, for money, and what have you. But let's go ahead and dive into this article and figure out what happened to Ryan and why he got kicked off of the show. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's moving on from Ryan Anderson, and not just in marriage. She hasn't shared a second of camera time with him since their split, and we've learned that's not going to change anytime soon. Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup production sources say the estranged couple didn't shoot together after the breakup, and the production's going to focus more on Blanchard from here on out. We're told the doc crew filmed the fallout between Blanchard and Anderson, but now it doesn't make sense to shoot them together because not only do they not live together, but quite frankly, their lives are moving in totally separate directions. We're told production did a one-on-one shoot with Ryan to wrap up his part in the series, but it's Gypsy's life they're interested in documenting, and they no longer need to shoot Ryan because he was just an extension of her after all. The production is still filming, but plans on wrapping soon. So I mentioned this in prior videos, but I wouldn't be surprised if the production team on this reality show, because we see it in other reality shows, these producers, they get in people's minds, okay? A lot of the drama that you see in these reality shows, you're thinking like, oh, where's all this drama coming from? The producers, okay? The producers will purposely reintroduce ex-boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, ex-husbands, ex-wives, you name it. They will purposely get in people's heads and make big deals out of little altercations they may have had with their significant others and things like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if this production was, a driving force in this split between Ryan and Gypsy, because this production knows they've obviously been there filming. And, from sitting there filming Ryan and Gypsy together, how much excitement can you get from that? Honestly, the producers on this show knew what needed to happen. I think Gypsy already had the plan as well, but I think these people backed her up. And it didn't take them long. I mean, just a few days ago, they just signed a new contract with Ryan to be on a new season. And now, we're moving on. We filmed our last portion with Ryan, and we'll never see or hear from him again because his storyline was used. I'm going to pick you up from prison. I'll support you while you're in prison. We'll be married, all of this stuff, and then you'll kick me to the curb and blame it on the fact that I had too many to-go plates in my refrigerator. Now, as far as that goes, listen, I understand that, I'm not here to say that Gypsy is totally making up all of the problems that she had with Ryan. I'm sure Ryan's not perfect. I'm sure Ryan maybe was capable of being a food hoarder or something along those lines. But I think that Gypsy was just looking for excuses as a way out. But yeah, I mean, the food hoarding and stuff, that's gross. Me, I'm a fat guy, but I cannot stand leftovers. Like, I rarely, if ever, eat leftovers. If you go in my refrigerator, there's never ever old food in my refrigerator. I'm also the type of person where I grocery shop, multiple times a week. So I always have fresh food, never have a bunch of to-go boxes or anything like that. So if I was in a relationship with someone who constantly wanted to save old food, that would definitely be a problem for me. But I feel like that would be a problem that you could probably nip in the bud kind of easily. I understand there may be some disagreements and stuff like that, but I wouldn't like, hey, oh my God, why do you have that to-go box? We're getting a divorce. You know what I mean? Like, it's obvious that a lot of the things that may have gotten on Gypsy's nerves about Ryan, it's obvious that she used those for an excuse for a way out, because as soon as Gypsy hit the free world, Gypsy knew that Gypsy wanted to go be a freaking gypsy, just like her name suggests. But that's where we're at right now. Ryan has been kicked to the curb completely, kicked out of the TV series as soon as his storyline was over. She got everything, she milked everything she could out of Ryan, basically, and now she's moving on. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we see her with some type of washed up celebrity in the near future. But for now, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of other horrible decisions play out, and I'll be here to talk about it when that happens. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, ring that notification bell. It's very important. And if you would like to donate, you can donate via Cash App or Super Thanks. But with all of that being said, I'll talk to you all soon in the next one.